Alrighty guys, and welcome back to Star Wars Review. Continuing on with my coverage of Star Wars Celebration 2025, there was a panel for Visions Volume 3, which this panel was actually live streamed, and they showed off some concept images and some footage all on the live stream. There was like a kinda trailer released at the end, but they didn't release it separately, so it's kind of weird. But obviously because it's all anime with all Japanese studios, the panel was mostly in Japanese without any translation. There's no subtitles or anything, so I couldn't understand anything they were saying, but there was concept images and footage shown off, and the titles and whatnot were in English and whatnot. But first, they revealed that Volume 3 will release on October 29th, 2025. And so they revealed all 9 shorts, which 3 of them will be sequels to shorts from Volume 1, which first there will be The Dole Payback, which will be a sequel to the Volume 1 short, The Dole, which will be from Kamikaze Toga with Anima, and the short will be directed by Takanobu Mizuno, which just showed off, obviously, the Ronin, but also a Jedi, we'll see, and a new Sith with a new crazy lightsaber. And then The Lost Ones, which will be a sequel to the Volume 1 short, The Village Bride, from Kinema Citrus, which The Lost Ones will be directed by Hitoshi Haga. And then The Ninth Jedi, Child of Hope, which will be a sequel to The Ninth Jedi from Production IG, which Child of Hope will be written and directed by Naoshi Shitani, which the images for The Lost Ones and Child of Hope show the main characters returning. And I think for The Lost Ones, they did show off an image of a new character. But the 6 new original shorts will be Yuko's Treasure from Kinema Citrus, directed by Masaki Takabana, which the concept images show 2 characters, Yuko and Billy, and there was some footage showing the short, showing them on Tatooine, which Billy is like a big teddy bear looking species and is obviously cute. And then there will be The Smuggler from Trigger, which will be directed by Masahiko Atsuka, who worked on the Volume 1 short, The Elder, which there's concept images of the characters and locations. And then The Bounty Hunters from Wit Studio, which will be directed by Ken Yamamoto, which once again there's images of the characters and whatnot. Then The Song of Four Wings from Project Studio Q, which will be directed by Hiroyasu Kobayashi, which the concept images, AT-ATs, and some of the characters. And then The Bird of Paradise from Polygon Pictures, which will be directed by Tadahiro Yoshihara, which they did show off some footage of this one, which the visuals are very nice on this one. I quite like the look of this one. Does seem like it might be a little more 3D anime, but I'm not fully sure on that one. And then finally, there will be Black from David Productions, and it'll be written and directed by Shinya Ohara, which once again they did show off footage of this one, which was very trippy and cool, and I really liked it. Kind of shows a TIE fighter pilot going crazy, I guess. So honestly, out of those 6 original ones, I'd say that was the one what intrigued me the most. Obviously, I would say the ones I'm the most excited for are the 3 sequel ones, but still excited for whatever those original ones are and what they might be about. Honestly, it doesn't seem like there's, with these original ones, doesn't seem to be as Jedi focused as Volume 1 was. So I am excited for that, as Volume 1 was very Jedi or Force related. So excited to kind of see different parts of the Star Wars universe in anime. But like I said, Volume 3 will release October 29th, 2025. But that wasn't all the anime announcements, as probably the biggest and most exciting announcement was at the end of the panel, where they revealed a standalone spin-off anime series based around the two Ninth Jedi shorts titled Visions Presents The Ninth Jedi, which Kenji Kamiyama, who wrote and directed the Volume 1 short, will return as supervising director for this standalone series, which Production IG will also be the studio behind it, and the series will release sometime next year in 2026 and will be set after the events of the first two shorts, as the main character Kara will kind of search for her father, which I assume the upcoming Volume 3 short will kind of set this series up. But as of right now, that's all we know. Don't know how many episodes there will be, or really anything. But I really enjoyed the first short from Volume 1, and I have been wanting to see a full series really on it. And so I am excited to be getting that. Obviously with the Visions Presents titling, I would assume they have more plans for standalone, longer format series. So I am excited for whatever that could bring. But like I said, this Ninth Jedi series will come out sometime in 2026. But that's all the news for today. And this will wrap up my coverage on Star Wars Celebration 2025. I will do a weekly Star Wars recapping all the news from Celebration, so you could check that out next. But you could check out my previous videos also. But I've been Star Wars Review, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
At last, the moment arrives.
It's the first time I've confronted such darkness. Something ancient and sinister.